Back to Arsene Wenger, a lot of Arsenal fans believe, based on the lineup that we saw and based on players' lack of commitment, not playing for the badge, and even reading into Arsene Wenger, not bothering too much about defensive qualities and not demanding enough of the players, they believe that he could be sabotaging the club.
Yeah, these are the fans. Is it?
Yeah, the fans. Arsenal, fan TV, Arsenal fans.
You're one of them.
Yeah. Do you believe in that? How much do you believe in that if you do?
I don't think he's sabotaging the club, but I think the man is lost at the moment. He's lost. I don't know why. Probably the age factor, or there are a lot of the other younger managers out there in the top 4, top 5 teams who were constantly, on the touchline.
Oh, you're talking about your Contes, you're talking about your Pochettinos,
yes,
Pep Guardiola's, Jose
exactly.
Mourinho's.
And what was Arsene doing? He was just on the bench with the folded arms.
So that's why, that is why, could you
so
blame
he's
them?
lost.
Could you blame them to come up with something like this? Because it does look like it. I mean, you're coming from a different point. You say the man's lost, he's been a good manager. Do you think he's sabotaging the club?
He's stifling the club. Sabotage is probably a different...
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
he's
can
stopping the
where
club.
fans are
He's
coming
stopping Arsenal Football Club moving forward. It's a bit like Chelsea under Jose Mourinho when his final season, when he started pre-season so late and very complacent, and then he was starting to feel a rift between the players and himself. But now Arsenal have had this to the end of the season with your Sanchez's and Chamberlain's and Ramsey's contract and Ozil's contract, and there was 11 players out of contract. A manager who looks after Arsenal Football Club doesn't let these players run out of contract, and yet he's looking like Sanchez could be out of contract, Chamberlain, Ramsey, all of these players.
The manager's got to
leave.
say, probably the board has got to say.
But that's why we were just alluding to the board. I think massively there's about 4 people to be blamed at this football club. Because firstly, I agree with Mecca, he's been saying this for the past 3 seasons. Arsene Wenger shouldn't be dictating his own contract. Because at the end of the day, whoever, whether it's a footballer or whether it's a manager, we are all under one common rule. It's a performance-based contract. And Arsene Wenger is performance-based proof. So it's wrong.
I will say this in a little bit in protection of Wenger, not a lot, but a little bit. That players have to go, once they go out onto that pitch, have to perform. And you don't have to play well.
So you're blaming the professionalism of the player?
If you let me finish, I'll say, when you go over that white line, regardless of the situations off the pitch, you must give 100%. Whether you have a good game or a bad game, that's not in question. You must give that 100% for that badge. And I see too many players for Arsenal were cowardly.
Yes.
And I say that, and I don't say it lightly. Going on that pitch against Liverpool at Anfield, they should be up for the fight. And they never were. Not one player on that pitch was ready for that fight. And that's what disappoints me more than anything else.
Maybe Sanchez and Cech.
Ozil?
No, Sanchez and Cech. Peter Cech. I think only these 2 guys
Peter Cech.
performs.
Peter Cech kept that.
Yeah, the score to a respectable score.
But
yeah.
he kept it.
To a respectable score.
Don't say respectable, it's not 4-0, it's not
No,
respectable.
no, he could have been 8-0, 7-0, 8-0, yeah.
1-0 or 2-0 is respectable, not 4-0 is not respectable.
But at the end of the day, that's the conclusion. We think Arsene Wenger should be out of that club.